Chicken soup. Mmm, it's good. I made it. It's actually pretty low in salt, but it's high in flavor. Got all kinds of things in it. I got carrots in there. I have celery root. I have celery. I have onions. I have garlic. I have some noodles. I even have some chicken in there. I'm eating this and I'm not even sick. I don't have a cold. I just like it. But of course, therein lies a story. We know that chicken soup is supposed to be good for all kinds of things like respiratory diseases. Where does this come from? Well, believe it or not, the ancient Chinese actually suggested chicken soup as medicine. And then Galen, the Roman physician, picked that up. But it was really brought into the limelight by Moses Maimonides, the 12th century Jewish physician and scholar, who wrote about chicken soup and just chicken itself being good for all kinds of diseases, including leprosy. Well, I don't think it would do much for leprosy. That's a bacterial disease. But eating chicken soup certainly does feel good. It hydrates you. The warmth feels very, very pleasant. But the question is the chicken soup benefit for the common cold just an old myth? Believe it or not, it has been studied. And there are a number of interesting studies. There was this one here, carried out at Mount Sinai Hospital in Miami, where in a very ingenious way, they actually measured mucus flow out of the nose in response to chicken soup or hot water. And they found that the mucus was eliminated quickly with chicken soup. That got a lot of press. Anytime that you can put chicken soup into a headline, that will get a lot of attention. Of course, the reporters failed to mention that the hot water had just as much of an effect. And then the chicken literature was silent until the year 2000 or so. The other one was done in the 1970s. And there was this study, very interesting, because it looked at the relationship between eating chicken soup and white blood cells that rush to the site of an injury, such as one caused by bacterium or a virus. And it is the fight between the white blood cells and the invading organism that causes the symptoms of, runny nose, watery eyes, etc. And what this study found was that when chicken soup was consumed, it interfered with the chemotaxis, that is the ability of the white blood cells to rush to the site of infection. And because there was no fight between the white blood cells and the invading organism, there were no side effects like the runny nose. On the other hand, if the white blood cells don't get there, then you're not getting rid of the organism either. And then there was this study, Chicken Soup for the Soul, where they found that people who were lonely and ate chicken soup actually felt much better because they remembered when they had eaten chicken soup together with friends and relatives. All interesting stuff, but none of it really corroborates chicken soup as medicine. So indeed, labeling chicken soup as Jewish penicillin is more fancy than fact. But let me tell you, my chicken soup, delicious. I don't feel lonely.